God is the algorithm. Today I want to discuss why 99% of relationships fail or are fake on paper. And a lot of people, they don't have their connection, their soul connection. Some people call it connecting with their twin flame, their kingdom spouse. But intuitively, a lot of us feel this, and this is God's algorithm, that you are supposed to connect with someone at a very deep level. It's not supposed to be superficial. It's not going to be surface level. It has to be very deep. And in today's lesson, we're going to learn why 99% of relationships fail or fake in a modern world. If you're new to the channel, I'm Michael. I discuss the ascension journey and I make it relevant for everyday life people. Many aspects of life have been hijacked, and one of them is finding your true soul connection. And a lot of people, they're in surface level relationships, and it's a very actually a devastation to their everyday life to be in a relationship or to miss out on their true soul connection. And there's a reason why this has occurred. First of all, we have to realize, and this is something that I've been sharing, and you have to tune into this, that God has the algorithm. We connect through frequency. This is the natural way. This is the proper way. But in the modern society, people think that the apps are going to do it for them. The algorithms are going to do it for them. The modern world has destroyed relationships. Swipe for this. Give your power away. Give your power away to the algorithm. This has happened not only with the ways of connecting through apps or through groups or through matchmakers, but through the subconscious programs. All right, so we're actually not supposed to connect through the brain. We're actually supposed to connect through the heart. And it is the only way. It is the natural way. It is God's algorithm for you to connect with somebody else through frequency. And people, they lost out on many connections over the years. When you look at the world, you see that so many relationships are... when you look at the divorce rate is so high, but when you actually talk to people, so many people are going through the motions in their relationship. And there is actually a very deep power that is activated when you're in the proper soul connection. And when you go out into the world, you want to meet this kingdom connection. I'm here to tell you, you will never find your kingdom connection. Go back to the organic way. A lot of you know that there's so many artificial things in life, and finding your connection, finding your true love has also been hijacked. It's been hijacked in the mind. It's been hijacked in the way. Because organically, and if you think about this, we were destined to connect through a frequency, through a true connection. I discuss certain things that you might see in movies that think that maybe this isn't real, but this is kind of depicted a little bit in Avatar. Okay, so you're not going to find your true twin flame or your soulmate or your kingdom spouse through apps or algorithms, listening to coaches or matchmakers. Recently, I saw that there is I saw a commercial for this movie that's coming out, The Matchmaker, and the lady's like, oh yeah, he's got to be this height, he's got to make this much money, and so on and so forth, and she was she was making all the matches according all to these matrix inputs, if you will, and this is not how you're actually going to connect it, and you will have grief. You will be stressed, and your overall life will deteriorate when you're in the wrong relationship. I've been doing this work for quite some time. Very blessed to connect with so many people, and I can't tell you, how many stories that I've heard. I've heard it from both men and women, and like when it comes to women. I will, hear, my husband's an idiot. I think about my twin flame all the time. Can you imagine being in a relationship, building a whole life with someone, and you have that mindset, oh, my husband's an idiot, and I think about my twin flame all the time. I'm asking you if maybe that resonates with you. What a difference your life would have been if you actually connected with the right one, if you weren't scared to make that connection. Okay, the grief that women have. I worked with a woman for a little bit of time several years ago, and still to this day, it's over 10 years, and she still can't get over the fact that she allowed a connection to pass her by, and this still continues when it comes to men. Okay, the kingdom spouse, the true connection, and I'll hear stories like, oh, Mike, I can't even have sex with her because she stresses me out so much. I'm just there, and I should have done this, and I hear so many stories that have been going on, and this is the cycle that continues. People think that they're going to meet their twin flame, they're going to meet their true soul connection. I like to call it a soul connection because a lot of people get caught up in these labels. We have to realize that we're actually here to break not only cycles for the family lineage, but we're breaking cycles for the collective. Okay, and we're wired, a certain way, and we have to be open-minded to our true heart's connection. We might have something in our mind, okay, but what we need to do is look at or understand what is the energy theme. And I'm going to take out the accountability mirror on myself, for example. Okay, like in my head, I had this vision. Okay, and I maybe this connection that I have somewhere. She would be like a tall person, like almost as tall as me, or like my height. And if a person that I have a soul connection with, am I going to go over to say, oh, you're too short, you needed to be taller, I'm going to walk away from that. Okay, I'm going to ride with that woman, whoever she might be, because it's about the heart, and intuitively there's a connection that I am here to make with someone with strength, a woman of strength, which is so rare in the modern society with the modern woman. So many weak-minded people, so many service level people, but what that vision is telling me doesn't mean that the person maybe had to be tall, but it's the strength, it's the power, it's the lioness that's inside of this person, and this feeling will never go away. Okay, you have to understand this, because each and every one of us, if we are able to achieve this true, whatever you want to call it, your twin flame connection, when you connect with your kingdom spouse, because we build kingdoms, that's what we do. If you are able to do this, society is unable to do it, and 99% of relationships, you could comment this down below, and I get tons of comments all the time of people that are trapped in a relationship that's not serving their greatest purpose. They're loaded with grief, and there's so many people that say, oh, I think about my twin flame, my special soulmate, and I'm in this marriage, I'm in this relationship. What a terrible devastation that is. Okay, you have to understand the power, and this comes from Dr. Bruce Lipton. Okay, if you've never heard of him, I suggest that you check him out. And he shares the power of when you have people that connect in true love, you are in a state of meditation forever. That's the calmness that I've been talking about. When you go out into the world and you have someone, there's this inner calmness that you don't achieve with the person. Okay, and that's what Dr. Bruce Lipton is talking about, that rest of your life, you're in meditation, you're no longer searching, and now the energy that comes from this, okay, when two people connect in love, the reality will change, and that's why there has been such an effort to prevent you from connecting with your twin flame, so that you don't connect with your kingdom spouse. Okay, so the devastation in the mind, people are in their own mind, the mental cage. Remember what Morpheus said, right? It's a prison that you can't see, taste, or touch. It's in the mind. Okay, or giving your power away. Giving your power away. This coach is going to tell me, who my twin flame is, or this matchmaker like the commercial. Oh, I'm going to match up with this guy. He's going to make this, how much salary he's making each year, what kind of car he's going to drive. What a sick world. You will fail 100% of the time. And I'm going to tell you this, I'm going to tell you the truth, because that's what I do on this channel. You might fail at the relationship, but your relation, even if say you stay together, your relationship is fake. It's on paper and it's a fake relationship, and you will live with that grief for the rest of your life. And that's the truth. You hit the like button if that's the truth. You have to understand, and Dr. Bruce Lipton really goes into detail on this. There's so many traps to prevent you from connecting with that true soulmate of yours, that true soul connection. The grief is a lifetime. I've shared this for years, and as I continue to teach for years, I'm going to share this. Regret is worse than failure. You might be afraid. Oh wow, the heart is pounding, and you might be afraid. But the regret that you will live with for the rest of your life, and I know people, you could leave comments this down below. Regret is worse than failure. The regret that you will live with will last a lifetime. Never bow down to the matrix, okay? I'm on my journey. And intuitively, I know, for years, people will claim to be this, tell me who I'm supposed to date, or so on and so forth. And your high commander will never bow down to the matrix. You see, I am not in control. That's why relationships are very difficult, because you could be a great manifester, but it takes two to tango. You are not in control of the soul connection that you will make, but you are in control of yourself. And as ones that are here to break cycles, to break societal norms, I'll tell you, your high commander, I will never make the connection with somebody else. I will never go through the motions. It's no problem to me. A lot of you know me. I am a man of principle. There's no point in it. And I hope I could be the lighthouse for others, because either way, whether I make that true connection or I continue this life single and free, I never bowed down to the matrix. Forcing you to be in a relationship, making that error, is part of the matrix programming. And you're better off alone. Not to say that you want to be alone, but this is the mindset you have to have. Be strong. Be a strong man. A lot of men, they're afraid, it's my image. Oh, I'm alone. Okay, you have to reach that point where you don't care. And you don't settle for no low-value woman. And for our divine feminine, you're not going to settle for some beta boy trash, and both of you smash the like button if that's the truth. Okay? Each and every one of us are here. Regardless of our journey, okay? If you hold this mindset, your job is to break the cycle. Either way, the cycle will be broken. And if you hold this, eventually God will allow the algorithm to take place. You were given a lie. That's not the natural way. A lot of you are learning this. You're leaving the matrix. You're getting back into nature. There's actually nature's way. There's God's way for you to connect to your twin flame. There's God's way to send you your kingdom spouse. But the matrix of programs, the matrix of a disaster prevents you from making this connection. Because if you do make this connection, your life will be in balance, in alignment. And you will become the person that you came here to be. If this was the most authentic, on-point message that you've heard of this topic, please leave a comment down below. Please click the like button and click the subscribe button. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time, to help you become the greatest version of yourself. And you have to know the order of operations, okay? First, you become complete alone. And you could be great there. But I'm here to tell you, a lot of us, you say, oh, you want this, you feel it in your heart, you want this connection. But if you have the wrong connection, that might actually siphon your energy away. Don't allow opportunities to pass you by. It's a divine timing. You know, the energy is very high right now. It's a time for this, as my Nana used to say. There's a time for this and a time for that. And our bee friends are hanging out with us today. Let's get the bees going in the chat. You know, I love each and every one of you, and I hope that you now understand that this twin flame connection, your kingdom spouse, is part of nature. It's not part of the matchmaker. It's not part of the algorithm app. Swipe left. Straight up cold nope. And I'm like, nope, 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 nope. It takes a lot of courage, man, to do what your high commander did. Nope, 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 nope. And keep moving forward and stay focused. Because I'm here to tell you, just like any aspect of your life, if you bow down to the matrix, you will live with that regret forever. And your wellness will decline. So if you want to become healthy, wealthy, and wise, if you want to improve your life physically, mentally, and spiritually, please subscribe to this channel. Take the journey with us. Comment down below any aspect of this video that deeply resonates with you. Maybe you have firsthand experience, or maybe you feel this yearning for a true soul connection, not for the basic. And it's time for each and every one of us, because love conquers all, and you will be able to do the impossible with it. You will change the timeline. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. Yep. I never bow down. I just keep going. The strongest one of all is the one that could stand alone. It's true power of kings and queens. You deserve to have your queen. You deserve to have your king. But you're gonna have to push through the fear. It's time to harness this energy. Always be true to yourself.